With the recent trade rumors surrounding Ja Morant and the Timberwolves in need of a point guard now, I'm going to be simulating Ja Morant on the Timberwolves. Let's get this trade done. So the biggest problem in coming up with a package for this is the Timberwolves have no picks. So we're going to have to give up somebody pretty good in order to get this done. So I'll be back when I figure something out. All right, so we're looking to send Mike Conley back to Memphis. He can retire where he played his best years, so that'll be nice for him. And then obviously Julius Randle is a really good piece. And then we can slide Naz Reid from sixth man to play that power forward role next to Rudy Gobert. And John Conchar is just a salary filler. So let's get this done. We're not interested, but all right, I offered that. They weren't interested, but they have a counter offer here. They give us Cam Spencer as salary filler, and we throw in Joe Ingles, and they get an extra second round pick. Works for me. All right, so this chart looks a little wonky because we have 0 power forward minutes, so I'm going to go change Naz Reid over to a power forward quick. Be right back. All right, we got Naz Reid at power forward. Only problems I can see here right now is they should probably be starting Berenger, Highland, or Dillingham, so I'm going to work something out real quick, and then we'll get on to simulating. We got this sorted out. We got Ja at the 1 and at the 2, McDaniels at the 3, Reid at the 4, and Gobert at the 5. I switched DiVincenzo to a shooting guard just to round out that shooting guard minutes, and then we got Conchar from that trade, Jalen Clark as a stopper, and then Dillingham backup PG, and then Berenger is backup center. Hopefully he can develop a bit. Let's get to simulating. First game this season is a 31-point win. And Ja, 29, 3 and 5. 1 of 6 from 3, but that's not really what we're asking him to do. Everyone else looked good. Jalen Clark. We're off to a hot start. We can't lose. Oh my God. Did we just lose by 40 to the Bulls? 39 and 13 at the trade deadline. Don't really think we need to do anything because looking good. So I'll see you at the end of the season. Jokic is your MVP. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Not surprised. TJ McConnell, 6 Man of the Year. Wemby gets DPOY and MIP is Jaime Jaquez. Devin Booker with Clutch Player of the Year. Jason Kidd, 60 wins for the Mavs. And look at that. We got Executive of the Year for the Ja Morant trade. I'll take it. All-NBA second team for Ant-Man. Dallas is the 1 seed. We're actually the 2 seed in front of the Thunder, which is very surprising to me. Let's see who would play after these play-ins wrap up. Looks like it's a rematch against the Golden State Warriors. Oh my God, I just saw it said Anthony Davis out 6 to 8 weeks. Whew. But like I was saying, a rematch against the Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler actually has to play in Minnesota for once, so let's see how that goes. Get the brooms out. We're facing OKC in round 2. Another rematch. Hopefully it goes better than last time, but we are the higher seed. Are they playing through any injuries? Shake, like starting Case and Wallace.
What?
So yeah, unless they traded something, looks like they were dealing with injuries. So hopefully we can come out on top. We win the first, we win the second, they win the third. It's a 2-2 series. 3-2 us, and we're out in 6. Looks like we're going to be playing the Rockets unless something's changed. Well, we're back in the Western Conference Finals for the 3rd year in a row. Looks like we're going to be playing KD and the Rockets. Freddie's back, so that's a good thing. P, Jabari, and Amen. Why are we starting DiVincenzo? Wow. So Jaden's out for 1 to 2 weeks. That makes sense. I might put him back in depending on how this goes. So first game we win, second game we win. Doesn't look like we even need Jaden.
You know, they got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels.
And that's a sweep, and we're on to the finals. The question is, will we be playing New York or Atlanta? Ja Morant is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Trae Young with the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Looks like the Hawks versus Wolves as his finals. I wouldn't be too mad at that in real life. All right, let's go check if Jaden's back quick. We got McDaniels back. Here they are playing Cam Spencer again. Get out of my lineup, please. All right, we got the lineup back straight. Let's see. We come away with a victory in game 1. Ant with 40, 7 of 9 from 3. Naz Reid, 22 and 12. Ja Morant, 12 assists. This trade is looking good. I'm curious how it would play out in real life. I think it would be interesting. Obviously, they would miss Julius as we win game 2. But, you know, they really, really need a point guard. So it would be an interesting trade-off. We win game 3. And I'll simulate with Simcast. Will this be a close one, or will we end up going to a game 5? So we lose by 4. Ant didn't struggle. Who struggled? Hopefully we bounce back for this game 5. And we pull it off with an Edwards 44, 10, and 5. Bad from 3, but he was just letting them fly, huh? Morant with a good stat line. Naz Reid, DiVincenzo. Thank God I didn't end up trading Naz Reid because he has been crucial. There you have it. Minnesota wins the chip. And Edwards, finals MVP, 34, 5.5, and 4, with a steal and a block just about on 52.8% from 3. Oh my God. Who knows what'll happen with that jaw situation in real life. I'm super curious to see how that pans out. So let me know what you guys think will happen with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace.